It was a bright and cheerful morning in the city of vehicles. The little buses, Tayo, Lanny, Gani, and Roji, were playing together, rolling around joyfully under the warm sun. "Tayo, watch this," Lanny shouted, trying to drift impressively. But instead of looking cool, she lost control and tumbled over. Roji burst into laughter. "Ha ha, Lanny. Maybe you should practice a bit more before you become a race car." Gani, always the responsible one, shook his head. "Guys, don't get too carried away. We still have a schedule to follow." Suddenly, a strange gust of wind blew through, carrying with it a faint hissing sound from a distance. "Huh, what was that?" Tayo asked, looking around curiously. The group followed the sound and discovered an old, abandoned tunnel. It looked dark and eerie, as if no one had used it for years. Lanny hesitated. "Should we really go in there? I've heard some tunnels are haunted." Roji chuckled. "Haunted? Ha ha. Come on, Lanny, don't be such a scaredy bus. Who knows, we might find hidden treasure inside." Overcome by curiosity, the little buses slowly rolled into the tunnel. The air inside was cold and damp, and their engines echoed against the walls. Suddenly, a strange smell filled the tunnel, making everyone burst into laughter. Lanny's face turned red. "That wasn't me, I swear." Tayo tried to hold back his giggles. Maybe this tunnel is haunted by a farting ghost. When they finally exited the tunnel, they all agreed to keep its existence a secret, feeling that it held something special. A few days later, the group waited for their friends Tao and Rie, but for some reason, the two were running late. "Where could they be?" Tayo asked, growing concerned. "They were supposed to meet us here," Gani said. After some investigation, the little buses discovered a shocking truth. Tao and Rie had gotten stuck inside the mysterious tunnel. Heavy rain had started pouring, and the water level inside the tunnel was rising quickly. "We have to save them," Tayo yelled. The team rushed back to the tunnel, but the ground had become slippery and dangerous. "We need a plan," Gani said. Lanny came up with an idea. "We can use the wooden planks nearby to create a safe path." With Roji's help, Tayo and Gani pushed a large rock to block the water from flooding in. After a tough and daring rescue, they finally managed to pull Tao and Rie out just in time. Days later, the group received an exciting opportunity: a TV competition for buses. Rie was especially excited. "I want to be on TV. Who wants to help me train?" The friends helped Rie prepare by organizing mini competitions, including racing, obstacle courses, and talent showcases. When the big day arrived, Rie performed wonderfully. But in the end, they realized something even more important. Winning didn't matter as much as the friendship they shared. As the sun set over the city, the little buses laughed together, already looking forward to their next big adventure. As the golden sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm orange glow across the bustling city, Tayo, Lanny, Roji, and Gani parked together at their favorite spot near the garage. The day's events replayed in their minds: the excitement, the dangers, and the valuable lessons they had learned. The city lights flickered on, illuminating the streets as the traffic slowly thinned out. The little buses, now resting after an eventful day, found themselves reflecting on their experiences. It had been a day filled with laughter, challenges, and unexpected discoveries. But more than anything, it had been a day that changed them all. Tayo realized that bravery isn't about not being scared, but about facing fears to protect friends. Lanny learned that sometimes taking risks leads to the best adventures. Roji understood that luck isn't everything. You need teamwork and strategy. Gani knew that friendship and helping one another were what truly mattered. A night filled with laughter and dreams. As the last light of the sun faded and the city settled into the night, the little buses stayed there, talking, laughing, and dreaming about the future. "What if we go on another adventure tomorrow?" Lanny suggested. "Only if it involves more action and less spooky tunnels," Roji joked. Tayo grinned. "Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be amazing, as long as we're together." Gani nodded. "Agreed. No matter what happens, we'll always have each other." With that promise in their hearts, the little buses finally drove back home, their engines humming softly in the quiet night. As the sun set over the city, the little buses laughed together, already looking forward to their next big adventure.